Grocery Outlet is running facial recognition right now. Target is fighting a federal lawsuit over it, and Walmart has invested hundreds of millions of dollars in an AI that watches you as you do a self checkout. All three of these stories broke within the same 3 weeks, and almost no one connected the dots. This isn't one store, this isn't one city. Grocery Outlet, Walmart, and Target, three of the biggest names in American retail, are all deploying AI surveillance in different ways. And the news emerged across the country within the same 3 week window, and almost nobody covered it. Hey guys, Dan here, and I've spent more than 20 years in the physical security technology industry. And if you're new here, please subscribe to the channel. This is exactly the kind of story that we dig into every week, from major cyber threats, data breaches, physical security updates, to what's really happening inside America's biggest tech companies. Every subscriber means a lot to the channel. It helps us get you guys the best security stories and investigate what it is that you guys actually want to watch. With that, I hope you guys enjoy the video, and we'll talk to you guys soon. Grocery Outlet is running facial recognition right now. Target is fighting a federal lawsuit over it, and Walmart has invested hundreds of millions of dollars in AI that watches what you do at self-checkout. All three stories broke within the same 3 weeks. Almost nobody connected the dots. This isn't one storm, this isn't one city. Grocery Outlet, Walmart, and Target, three of the biggest names in American retail, are all deploying AI surveillance in different ways, and the news emerged across the country within the same 3 week window. Almost nobody covered. Let's break down exactly what's happening, store by store, because the differences matter more than people realize. Start with Grocery Outlet, because it's doing something the other two aren't. In multiple Bay Area locations, from Pleasant Hill and Concord to 4 separate stores across San Francisco, Grocery Outlet is running software called Sapphire Guard. Small signs by the door read, "Face matching software being used to prevent shoplifting." Here's the part that makes this different from a normal security camera. Sapphire Guard doesn't just watch you inside one building, it connects multiple stores into a shared watch list. Get flagged at one location, and that flag can follow your face to a completely different store you've never even entered. That's not surveillance, that's a network. Now go to Walmart, and the technology completely changes. Walmart isn't primarily scanning faces, it's tracking behavior. A system called Mist Scan Detection, built by an Irish company called Everseen, uses AI cameras to watch your hands at checkout, whether you stack 2 items and scan only one, or whether you swipe a barcode too fast to register. The system is already running in roughly 30% of Walmart stores and is expanding toward about half of all U.S. locations, more than 2,000 stores in total. Here's the detail almost nobody knows. The employees standing near the self-checkout, who look like they're on their phones, are actually watching a live surveillance feed of you and every other shopper in that lane in real time on a handheld device. And outside, in the parking lot, separate license plate readers can log which car you drove there in. Then there's Target, and this is the one currently in federal court. Unlike Grocery Outlet's visible signage or Walmart's checkout-specific tracking, Target's system is allegedly running quietly across the entire store, not just at checkout. A lawsuit in Illinois claims Target uses facial recognition the moment you walk in, no sign, no disclosure. One plaintiff, Lindsay Shum, says that shortly after entering a Target store, she received a notification that a Target asset protection manager had just viewed her LinkedIn profile. She'd never spoken to anyone there. A federal judge has already ruled the allegations plausible enough for the case to move forward. So here's the actual comparison. Grocery Outlet is open about it with signage, but it's building a cross-store network with real reach. Walmart isn't scanning your face at all. It's reading your hand movements and pairing that with real-time human monitoring at massive scale. Target is the most alarming of the three, precisely because there's no sign, no disclosure, and a court has said the claim that it's identifying shoppers by face and then researching them online is credible enough to proceed to trial. Three retailers, three completely different systems, and all of them landing in the news within the same 3 week stretch, with almost no coverage connecting the dots between them. One thing ties all three together, though. In 2023, the FTC banned Rite Aid from using facial recognition for 5 years after finding its system misidentified innocent shoppers as thieves, and that those false identifications disproportionately affected people of color. That's the track record this entire category of technology is scaling up from. None of the companies have publicly released error rate data for the systems discussed here. That's the trajectory. The AI-driven theft deterrence market alone is projected to nearly double by 2030, and if the current curve holds, expect facial recognition and behavior tracking systems like these to move from a handful of Bay Area grocery stores into the vast majority of major U.S. retailers within the next few years, not because companies want to watch you, but because the alternative is losing hundreds of billions of dollars a year to theft they can no longer control with a guy in a vest by the door. But what if the system gets it wrong? The Rite Aid case isn't just a statistic. Read the FTC's own complaint and you find real Americans. Shoppers were followed through stores, told to leave without buying prescription medication, searched in front of co-workers, and in some cases had police called on them, all because a camera matched their face to the wrong person in a database. One customer told the FTC he spent 2 years fighting a shoplifting charge in court after being falsely flagged, an ordeal that cost him money, stress, and time he never got back, over a match that was wrong from the start. Kids watched their own parents get accused of theft in front of them, in stores where they were just picking up milk or a prescription. Grocery outlet, Walmart, and Target are all building on top of right now, with systems that are, by their own admission, untested at this scale. In a country where you can walk into a store today and become the next name in a case like this without ever knowing it happened. But why is this completely legal in 47 states? Here's the detail that should genuinely alarm you as an American shopper. If you live in Illinois, you actually have protection. The state's Biometric Information Privacy Act requires companies to get your written consent before scanning your face, and it's the only biometric law in the country that lets ordinary people sue directly, which is exactly why Target is being sued there and not somewhere else. Texas and Washington have their own narrower versions. That's 3 states. If you live anywhere else in the country, including California, where grocery outlets' cameras are running right now, there is no dedicated law requiring a store to ask before it scans your face. Roughly 20 more states treat biometric data as merely sensitive under broader privacy laws, with no right for you to personally sue if a company gets it wrong. That means the exact same camera doing the exact same scan on the exact same person is a legal liability in Chicago and a routine Tuesday almost everywhere else in America. Retailers know this. It's part of why Illinois is the only state seeing lawsuits, while rollouts in California, Ohio, and dozens of other states move forward with almost no legal friction at all. Walking into a grocery store used to mean picking up milk and bread. Now, depending on which chain you walk into, it might mean your hands are being tracked, your face is being matched, or your name is being looked up online before you've even reached the checkout line. This story broke less than 3 weeks ago, and almost nobody's talking about it yet. Now you are. If this is the kind of story you want more of, subscribe to Security Evolution and hit the bell, because the cameras are getting smarter, and so are we. Hey guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And so walking into a grocery store used to mean that you're picking up milk and bread And now, depending on which chain you walk into, it might mean that your hands are being tracked, your face is being matched, or your name is being looked up online before you even reach the checkout. This story broke less than 3 weeks ago, and almost no one is talking about it yet. But now you guys know. So what that means is I hope you guys hit subscribe, tap the bell, and you won't miss what we're going to uncover next, because the cameras are getting smarter, but so are we. Take care.